This is the Spotlight. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Benson. Now, the debate that we were waiting for finally was here. I want to dissect some of the parts that stood out. That's the spotlight on my analysis, and apparently try to get some comparisons. Remember, Raila Odinga in 2017 said he will not attend the repeat election, and he gave conditions. He did not attend. He said he won't attend the debate, and I'd done a video here, the one about Igade and Sakaja. I'll drop the link on the description below. I said Raila Odinga should not attend the debate, and some of the things I mentioned there, that Ruto is a liar, is going to take over the debate by lying and accusing him, stood out. And I've tried to come up with some of those lies. Now, Ruto says he respects people. Okay, now, what about this one?
I have tremendous respect for all Kenyans and all Kenyan leaders. I have not in any way undermined the public standing of any leader or any person or any Kenyan for that matter. I have not called anybody washenzi. I have not called anybody takataka. I'm just a...
Kitendawili?
Huh?
Kitendawili?
I mean, is Kitendawili an insult?
Ganga?
Huh? I think we have all come to understand what Kitendawili means.
Mr. Deputy President, there's public perception that associates you.
Wewe kijana, wacha kunijibu, unanijibu kama nani? Kama umeleta kisirani kwa hiyo mkutano utoke.
We were taken to court by a stupid man called Atuoli. I have no regret to say he's a stupid man because he is. He's a very foolish person.
Simuliona hata ule muganga alikuwa anasema huko Msambweni.
Leadership and integrity. Your opponent, who did not turn up tonight, said he could not come to this debate because he did not want to face a man who has no regard for ethics, public morals, or shame. How do you respond to that?
Do you sincerely believe that that is the reason why he's not here? I don't think so. I don't think so. My competitor is not here because he doesn't have a plan. He doesn't have an agenda. He cannot articulate anything to the people of Kenya.
Okay, look at that. That Raila doesn't have a plan. Raila has a plan here.
The Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Party has today unveiled its election manifesto dubbed Mwamko Mpya, Swahili for New Dawn. The document is founded on a 10-point agenda whose key priority areas include a push for double-digit economic growth, zero tolerance to corruption, and a commitment to address the high cost of living.
The plan Ruto had is almost the same that he coached Gachagua, that go there and deny the hard questions, try to dodge them, and in as much as possible, try to take the blame out of your side. Push the blame to the president and the prime minister on the handshake. That is the plan. And a few lies here and there, and by the end of the day, say they are punishing me. This is what, remember Gachagua said he was being punished. Ruto is also saying they are punishing me. The handshake came in and did this and spoiled everything. And just playing a victim. Not very sure of what someone is saying. Look at this.
I think it's time, as a country, we looked at, I think there are 15 different taxes on fuel. And I think it's time we relooked at how else do we raise revenue.
Which taxes would you be proposing to remove from fuel, the cost of fuel?
I think majority of the taxes that are in that bracket, I think there are almost 15 different 15 different taxes that are there. I do not have the specifics. We need to rethink taxation, VAT taxation on fuel. That was the latest inclusion of taxes on fuel. And I think it was very controversial.
Yeah, Honorable Ruto, VAT on petroleum products was indeed controversial. Let me take you back to 2013 when VAT was imposed on this as a condition by IMF. At the time, then Majority Leader Aden Duale said, and I quote, "The 181 members have been convinced by our party leader and our deputy party leader on the rationale of 8% VAT on petroleum products." He went on to say, 181 is a very big number and we will convince our members from the NASA side. So you, at this point in the year 2015, I believe when this was passed, were pushing for 8% to be added on VAT. Today, you are saying you want to abolish VAT on petroleum products. Why should Kenyans believe you today?
Why wouldn't they? I mean, we live in a dynamic country, and it's only fools who don't change their mind.
And you are a deputy president? Really? Those are some of the things that stood out. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, you can let me know what you think. But before I wind up, I actually tend to think that it could have been better if Raila Odinga was there. Ruto could have gotten time, at least kumeza mate, because all the questions were coming in and he had to think really fast. On a fair scale, there are some areas that he did well, like this one.
450 billion Kenya shillings. And added on to that, if you raise that kind of VAT, you can equally raise from corporate tax an additional 200, maybe 150 billion shillings. So there is room to raise additional funding, additional revenue for us to manage our debt without necessarily going to say we're going to negotiate our debt.
So I hear you saying that our national debt as it stands today is manageable.
Our debt today is a challenge. We need to deal with it. We're not sitting pretty. We're living, if I may say, we're living beyond our means. And that is why I'm saying that we should stop this borrowing spree. Let me give you, in our first term, we borrowed 2.2 trillion. From 2017.
I'll say categorically that William Ruto is a smart liar.
3 years ago, I was standing there and it was all maize. Yesterday, they haven't planted there for the last 3 years because of insecurity. So insecurity is not only causing our children not to be in school, it is causing starvation, it is causing death. Yet, people want to treat it casually.
But let me tell you, in the last 3 years, Mr. Deputy President, you have not spoken out about the issue in Kerio Valley. You have not said anything about the killings that have been taking place, like they told you, 150 people buried this year. You spoke about it only yesterday. Where have you been in the last 6 months?
I have always been there. In fact, if you go and ask those people in those regions, I have always been present. We have buried many of those people with our own money. We've taken many of those people to hospital with our own money. I have deployed my personal resources to deal with that situation because I know it was a political, a political agenda. You know, the withdrawal of the National Police Reserve was really an unfortunate act, but because it was intended to punish William Ruto, you know, never mind.
Look at this one.
That many people lost their lives is a real tragedy, but that is the nature of our politics in Kenya.
Honorable Ruto, you're saying that was done to punish you?
What other explanation do you have? You go withdraw security personnel in the whole of that whole region. You know, you subject people to...
How would that punish you, Honorable Ruto?
Because I'm the one who had led the whole... In fact, I am the one who had taken charge. In fact, I was there every 2 weeks in that region. I was there every 2 weeks. I am the one who mobilized the resources. I'm the one who mobilized the security men, the identification of the National Police Service. And so it looked like it was about me. It was never about me.
Did you mobilize those resources?
He knows how to dodge questions and he knows how to escape. He's got the escape plan. That one, very good on that. There are some things he knows how to articulate. And there are some things that he was cornered to some level. I've seen some people say Ruto is also overrated, the same way they were saying Martha is overrated. Tell me what you think, guys. That's my take for today. See you in the next video. And before I wind up, kindly subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. And thank you to the guys who've already subscribed. We are closer to the 1,000 mark. See you. God bless you.